Okay, hi there, Yerds. So I'm producing hopefully 3 quick little videos to use in class to sort of jumpstart some of your conversations having to do with the yearbook YAS and setting up some expectations, some goals, some thoughts for our classroom this year and our staff family and kind of the things beyond just producing the yearbook. So I'm titling this 2 C's and an L. So we're going to talk about first the 2 C's and then the L. So the first C that we're going to talk about is culture. And in particular, we're going to talk about team building because that's really, really important. And if you haven't noticed over the past couple days, we've been doing a lot of kind of goofy games and bonding activities because bonding you guys as a team, it makes for the classroom to be fun, but it makes for you to be really effective as a staff. So that's the main reason why we do it. It's not just to have you have a good time and hopefully to have you return next year and have you laughing and smiling. That's great. Those are all benefits. But the main reason is because we need to have you guys be a really, really effective team, like a sports team, like a football team. You guys really have to know each other's plays. You have to feel comfortable working with each other, kind of read each other's signs. So in order to do that, we do a lot of bonding. So when we're doing team building and thinking about the culture of the room, it's important that we think about ways in which we can celebrate throughout the year because there are going to be good times and there are going to be bad times. And that's just kind of the way life goes. I can't promise that yearbook is going to be the most amazing experience every single day. Like, I hope there's good things every single day and that you really do love it and you come back year after year after year. 4 years. But we need to think of ways as a staff for you guys to be able to celebrate and enjoy. So some ideas, and this presentation is borrowed from another advisor. She has what she calls the Tower Positive. So up on the board, they take moments weekly to kind of talk about positive things that happened, good things that people did or good things that are happening in their lives. There's also, that advisor does a best of board. So maybe we create a board or an area in the classroom where you guys can post some really awesome photos, or maybe you get this amazing quote, or maybe somebody just really rocks at helping you out one day and you want to put a sticky up there and put it on the best of board to kind of celebrate those wonderful things that maybe don't get acknowledged in a really big way, but we can do little small ways to kind of make people have a little positive during their yearbook experience. It's also good to reflect on the not so good. So maybe we have a wall of failure. Bad stuff's going to happen. Goofy things are going to happen. Bad spelling, bad grammar. I'm one that does it all the time. And it's important to laugh off failure because it's going to happen. And our yearbook isn't going to be perfect. There are going to be mistakes in it. Every yearbook has mistakes. So it's important that we learn to kind of acknowledge those failures, but also to kind of learn to accept and then move on, because that's a really good life skill, is to go, okay, I screwed up, that was a boo-boo, that was really bad, I'm going to laugh it off, go ah ha ha ha, learn from it and move on. Okay. We also want to think about what are some ways that we can create traditions. We have a lot of traditions in yearbooks standing right now. We've been doing Alpha Delta, we go bowling, we create the yearbook, we have Roman the Buffalo, we have done the sorting hat like Harry Potter because I'm a Harry Potter nut. But what are some traditions that we want to start this year? They don't have to be the same year after year. We can continue some things because it's kind of fun to have a legacy like that. So what are the ones that we really want to continue? But what are some things that we could create that are new and special to this particular staff in this particular year? You can see on there that here are some examples that this advisor does. She does a summer barbecue, they go to workshops together, they have holiday parties. So think of some ways after we get done with this video with how we can create some great traditions to enjoy with each other this year. Another thing that we want to think about as far as team building is maybe doing some team reporting where you guys go out in partner pairs, especially a returning staffer with a new staffer to kind of help one, acquire content, but two, help with the coaching aspect and sort of get you guys partnered together, and that way you're going and enjoying events together and remembering and creating memories that way. And then also we're going to want to look for small opportunities within the classroom to celebrate and have fun. So what are some ways in the classroom during production that we can take some little moments to take a breath of fresh air, pull away from production, and have just a little bit of fun? So we might think about a Valentine's Day party where we share Valentines and decorate Valentine's Day boxes. Maybe it's pumpkin painting after school. Maybe we have a movie night in the classroom one night, or we do tie-dye. So what are some small ways within the classroom, not big traditions, that we can create to enjoy and kind of celebrate? So here are some other ideas on ways that we can break the ice and kind of create some team building. Andy, looking at this, or editor-in-chief, if I use this in future years, think about using some of these games to really enjoy with the staff. Okay guys, so that was our first video on creating culture, the first C. So I'd like you to take some minutes with your group and brainstorm some ways that we can create new traditions. We can take little micro breaks within the classroom to have some fun. What are some ways that we can celebrate our successes and failures around the room? And also talk about the importance of maybe doing some team reporting. Thank you so much. Can't wait to hear your responses and how we can create a great staff culture this year.